Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight we take you to Tamaqua, Pennsylvania, where the Mount Carmel Area High School Red Tornadoes will be entertained by the Tamaqua Area High School Blue Raiders. It's Friday, the 18th of September, 1970. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Red Tornadoes. At left end, number 88, Hepler. Left tackle, 60, Mazer. Left guard, 67, Grabuski. Center, 66, Morris. The right guard, 68, Semichik. Right tackle, 77, Hawanik. Right end, number 89, Klaus. Quarterback, number 12, Alexander. Right halfback, 28, Pahutsky. Left halfback, number 20, DiFrancesco. And the fullback, number 36, Hynoski. And now you see the rest of the Red Tornado squad. The head coach of the Red Tornadoes, Joe Jazdimnik. Assistant coaches, George Rona, Joe Greco, Ralph Evans, Alfred Santos, Len Guarna, Steve Zarlinski. Athletic director is Glenn Mengus. Assistant athletic director, Joe Greco. Principal is Robert Verano, and superintendent of schools, Joseph Kozlowski. And now the starting lineup for the home team, Tamaqua Blue Raiders. Left end, number 80, Charles Chink Conley. Right end, number 81, Dennis Pastuka. Left tackle, 74, Bruce Goatstein. Right tackle, number 70, Joe Sala. Left guard, number 51, Tim Hauser. Right guard, 60, Mike Miller. Center, number 50, Dale Martin. Quarterback, number 10, Ron Ritzik. Wingback, number 20, Eugene Boyle. Fullback, number 42, Larry Lishman. And the tailback, number 32, Glenn Bear. The head coach of Tamaqua area, Walt Laganza. Line coach, Sam Pagano. Backfield coach, Harry Fetterman. Assistant coaches, Durbin Wagner, James Freed, Ed Kemzura. Athletic director at Kimzura, and the assistant athletic director, Richard Jones. The officials for tonight's game, the referee is Terry Strout of Orfield. Umpire Stan Rakowski of Frackville, head linesman Stan Bolkavage of Frackville, and the field judge Andy Stopper of Reading. And there you see the entire squad of the Tamaqua Blue Raiders. And here you see the scoreboard at the start of the game. Captains meeting at the 50. And the Red Tornadoes will be kicking off. Number 36, Henry Hynoski's kickoff. Taken at the 4 by Tamaqua, receiver and return to the 26. Tamaqua first and 10 at the 26. Number 42, fullback Larry Lishman gets 1 to the 27. Second and 9 at the 27. Number 32, Glenn Bear, picks up 20 yards to the 47 with Hynoski and Wozni on the stop. First and 10 at their own 47. Lishman on a carry gets 5 to the Mount Carmel area 48. On second and 5 at the 48, Bear picks up 2. Number 68, Lex Mitch on the stop. Third and 3 at the 46. Number 10, quarterback Ron Ritzik's pass falls incomplete. Pressure from number 89, Phil Klaus. Fourth and 3 now for Tamaqua at the 46. Number 62, Bruce Johnson's punt is taken by number 44, Mulo, who returns it all the way down to the 33. Mount Carmel area first and 10 at the 34. Number 20, Parmi DiFrancesco on a sweep right. Picks up 19 yards to the 49 of Tamaqua. First and 10 at the 49. Hynoski gets 13 yards up the middle to the 36. On a first and 10 at the 36. Once again, Hynoski gets the carry, picks up 7 to the 29 on a blast. 2nd and 3 at the 29. Number 21, Tim Katona, the ball carrier, on an ISO, gets 4 to the 25. Number 40, Baromic on the stop. 1st and 10 at the 25. Hynoski picks up 5. Number 81, Dennis Patuka on the stop. 2nd and 5 at the 20. Carmel DeFrancisco, no gain on an ISO right. 3rd and 5 at the 20. Katona, breaking tackles, picks up the first down at the 12. Number 80, Conley on the tackle, Chink Conley. 1st and 10 at the 12. DeFrancisco takes it to the 9, a gain of 3. On a 2nd and 7 at the 9. On a 22 quick trap, DeFrancisco gets into the end zone. The extra point attempt by number 27, Brokenshire, and his kick looks good. It's good, and the score, with 5:16 left in the first quarter, Mount Carmel area 7, Tamaqua 0. Mount Carmel area's Hynoski's kickoff is taken by number 80, Conley, on the 41 and returns it 6 yards to the 47. First and 10 on the 47. Mount Carmel area is offsides. First and 5. Number 81, Halkovich, breaks up the play. Tamaqua recovered fumble, 3 yards loss. 2nd and 8. Bear on a carry for 1, stopped by Joe Michalko, number 62. 3rd and 9 at the 48. Quarterback Ritzik. His pass falls incomplete. 4th and 9 at the 48. Tamaqua's punter, number 41, Harry Kraft's punt, is downed at the 27. Mount Carmel area now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. The handoff to Carmel DeFrancisco. He picks up 3 yards out to the 30. On a 2nd and 7 at the 30, Harry Hynoski gets the carry and gets 2 more on a smash right. 3rd and 5 at the 32. Alexander on an Abington pass play. Pass is overthrown. 4th and 5 at the 32. Hynoski in punt formation. And his punt is taken by number 32, Bear, at the 32, who returns at 13 yards before being taken out of bounds. 1st and 10 at the Tamaqua 45. Quarterback keeper by Ritzik gets 2 yards. 2nd and 8 at the 47. There's a fumble on the exchange, but it's recovered by Tamaqua for a loss of 5. 3rd and 13 at the 42. Ritzik's pass to number 80, Charlie Conley, is completed for a 2-yard gain, tackled by Wozni, number 84. 4th and 11 at the 44. Ritzik's pass is picked off by Hynoski at the 50 and returned to the Tamaqua 47. And that is the end of the first quarter with the scoreboard, Mount Carmel area 7, Tamaqua nothing. 1st and 10 at the Tamaqua 47, number 21, Tim Katona, gets 11 yards on an inside sally. And that brings up a 1st and 10 at the 36. Number 20, DeFrancisco, on a 22 quick trap, goes 36 yards for the Red Tornado touchdown. The extra point by Brokenshire, number 27, is good. Scoreboard with 11:34 left in the second quarter. Mount Carmel area 14, Tamaqua nothing. Hynoski's kickoff, taken by number 20, Gene Boyle, at the 13, but there is a Mount Carmel penalty. Re-kick, again taken by Boyle at the 15 and returned out to the 30, where Johnny Halkovich, number 81, makes a stop. First and 10 from Tamaqua at the 30. Number 42, fullback Bushman, gains 2 to the 32. Number 68, Samichik on the stop. Second and 8 at the 32. Bear gets 3 to the 35 with Wozni and Morris making the tackle. On 3rd and 5 at the 35, quarterback Ritzik's pass is completed to number 81, Pastuca, for a gain of 21 yards. First and 10 at the Mount Carmel area 44. Bear loses 2, stopped by Wozni. Second and 12 now at the 46. Quarterback Ritzik is sacked by number 89, Phil Klaus, for a loss of 6. Third and 18 at their own 48. Quarterback Ritzik sacked again, this time by number 77, Gary Hawanik, a loss of 13. Fourth and 31 at the 35, number 44. I don't know how he got that punt off, but number 44, Johnny Mulo, takes the punt at the 33 and returns 20 yards. Mount Carmel area, first and 10 at the Tamaqua 48. Carry goes to Henry Hynoski, who picks up 3 out to the 45. On a second and 7 at the 45, quarterback Alexander back to pass, and the pass falls incomplete. Then on a 3rd and 7 at the 45, Alexander utilizing the jump pass, but it's incomplete. That brings up a 4th and 7 at the 45, and Henry Hynoski goes back in punt formation. Tamaqua calls for a fair catch at the 18, but there was a whistle before the play, and the replay, Hino's punt is downed at the 7-yard line. 17, right? First and 10. There's the down of the ball on the 7-yard line with the repunt. And that's Charlie Conley laying on the floor there. Tamaqua first and 10 at the 17 on a reverse. Bear gets 3 out to the 20. Second and 7 at the 20. Bear again on the carry, gets 3 more yards. Third and 4 at the 23. Fullback Wishman fumbles, and number 60, Mazer, recovers on the 24. Mount Carmel area, first and 10 at the 24. Alexander back to pass, completes it to DeFrancisco to the 15, with Bear making the stop. Second and 1 at the 15. Alexander again back to pass, and the pass is dropped. Third and 1 at the 15. Hynoski carries it down to the 8-yard line. Picks up the first down at the 8. Hynoski again on the carry. This time goes into the end zone for a Red Tornado touchdown. The extra point attempt was blown dead, and now the extra point is kicked up, and official rules no good. Scoreboard with 2:48 left in the first half. Mount Carmel area 20, Tamaqua nothing. Hynoski kicking off for the Red Tornadoes. Kickoff taken on the 30 and returned to the 43. Tamaqua first and 10 at their own 43. Bear on the carry gets 1 to the 44. 2nd and 9 at the 44. Tamaqua jumps offside and a 5-yard penalty. Repeat 2nd down and 14 at the 39. Quarterback Ritzik slips back on the 32, a loss of 7. 3rd and 21 at the 32. Fullback Lishman carries to the 39, picking up the 7 yards. 4th and 14 at the 39. Punter Kraft can't handle the snap. And the Red Tornadoes take over. Mount Carmel area, and there you see Jazz Dimmick on the sideline. Mount Carmel area, 1st and 10 at the 32. Hynoski gets the carry up the middle, goes for 15 yards all the way down to the 17. 1st and 10 at the 17. Quarterback Tommy Alexander on a keeper takes it down to the 13-yard line. On 2nd and 6 at the 13, Alexander hits Dennis Epler for a 13-yard touchdown pass. Not shown was Brokenshire's PAT attempt, which was good. And now the scoreboard, with 15 seconds left in the first half, Mount Carmel area 27, Tamaqua nothing. Hynoski's kickoff is taken by Tamaqua at the 10 and returned to the 22. And that is the last play of the first. Tamaqua, number and we were one play ahead of ourselves. That was the kickoff by Hynoski. To start the second half, Tamaqua's number 41, Kraft, kickoff, taken by Hepler at the 30 and returned 13 yards out to the 43. Number 11, Tom Yolito on the tackle. Mount Carmel area, 1st and 10 at their own 43. Miscue in the backfield loses 4 yards. 2nd and 14 at the 39. Carmi DeFrancisco gets 5 out to the 44 with Bear on the stop. 3rd and 9. Quarterback Alexander is sacked by number 80, Jake Conley, a 9-yard loss. And now Henry Hynoski takes the pitch, breaks through, nice block, and goes 49 yards all the way down to the Tamaqua 32, where number 23, Dave Kunkel, makes a TD saving tackle. 1st and 10 at the Tamaqua 32, and the Red Tornadoes are offside, 5-yard penalty. 1st and 15 at the Tamaqua 37, and once again the Red Tornadoes jump offside, another 5-yard penalty. 1st and 20 at the Tamaqua 42, number 28, Pete Pahutsky, breaking a tackle at the line of scrimmage, goes 42 yards in for the touchdown. And there you see Carmi DeFrancisco helping Charlie Conley off the field. The PAT by Brokenshiire just makes it through. And the score with 8:30 left in the third quarter, Mount Carmel area 34, Tamaqua nothing. Henry Hynoski's kickoff gets into the end zone for a touchback. Tamaqua 1st and 10 at the 20. Fullback Lishman is held to no gain by Hawanik and Halkovich. Second and 10 at the 20. Quarterback Ritzik's pass completed to Pastuka for an 8-yard gain. Third and 2 at the 28. Michalko and Morris stop Lishman, but the officials give him a first down. First and 10 at the 30. The quarterback option, and Boyle gets the pitch for 1 yard. Second and 9 at the 31. Quarterback Ritzik on a screen pass is completed to number 65, Jim Major. Phil Klaus throws him for an 11-yard loss. Third and 20 at the 20. Ritzik's jump pass is completed to right end Pastuka for 10 yards. That still brings up a 4th and 10 at the 30. And Kraft's punt, taken by Katona at zone 36, returned to the Tamaqua 43 with Lishman making the stop. And now a penalty puts the ball back on the Mount Carmel area 35, and Hynoski gets 1. Second and 19 at the 36. Mulo picks up 4 yards with Romiak on the stop. Third and 5 at the 40. Alexander back to pass. Pass is completed to Mulo to the 48. First and 10 at the Mount Carmel area 48. Carmi DeFrancisco on the carry, gets 2 more. And now we have a 2nd and 8 at the midfield stripe. Hynoski, fullback, barrels up the middle, picks up 5 yards. Third and 3 at the Tamaqua 45. Alexander on a quarterback sneak gets 7 and the first down. First and 10 at the Tamaqua 38. Mulo is held to no gain, but there is a penalty on Mount Carmel. Repeat first and 10 at the 47. And Tamaqua line rises up and stops Hynoski, no gain. Second and 10 at the 47. Alexander's pass picked off by number 11, Yolito, at the Tamaqua 41. Number 86, Rich Ferry on the tackle. Tamaqua first and 10 at their own 41. Lishman picks up 14 and the first down. First and 10 at the Mount Carmel area 46, and the officials stop the play. It's still a first and 10 at the 46. Guys looking, wondering why they stopped the play. Boyle takes the pitch and gets 6 yards. Number 21, Tom Katona on the tackle. And the scoreboard at the start of the fourth quarter, Mount Carmel area 34, Tamaqua nothing. Second and 5 at the Mount Carmel area 40. Fullback Lishman gets to the 32 and a first down. First and 10 at the 32. First and 10 at the 32. Bears held to no gain. Brings up a 2nd and 10 at the 32. Ritzik's pass is completed to the 15 for a 17-yard gain. Couldn't pick out the receiver. And that brings up a 1st and 10 at the 15. Pitch to tailback Baird, gets 6 yards down to the 9-yard line. On a 2nd and 4 at the 9, Ritzik on a jump pass finds Charlie Conley all alone in the end zone. Tamaqua touchdown. The extra point attempt is no good. And the scoreboard with 9:50 left in the game, Mount Carmel area 34, Tamaqua 6. Kraft's kickoff goes out of the end zone, and therefore, touchback, we brought out to the 20. Mount Carmel area, 1st and 10 at the 20. Number 38, Antico, gets 10 and a first down. 1st and 10 at the 30. Mulo on the carry, picks up 3. Number 40, Romiak on the stop. Second and 7 at the 34. Number 44 gets the carry again, and Mulo appears to be stopped right there. But all of a sudden breaks out of the pack, spins around, and goes all the way down 66 yards for a Red Tornado touchdown. The extra point attempt is wide right. Score with 8:41 remaining in the game on Carmel Area 40, Tamaqua 6. Red Tornadoes kickoff is taken by number 20, Boyle, and returned 10 yards with number 58, Mariano, on the tackle. Tamaqua first and 10 at the 25. Fullback Lishman gets 5. Number 45, Berezovsky, on the stop. Second and 5 at the 30. Ritzik on a quarterback keeper loses one. Third and 6 now at the 29. Ritzik's pass is picked off. Appeared to be number 72, Griskavage. First and 10 at the Tamaqua 37. Pahutsky picks up 2 down to the 35. And now we have second and 8 at the 35. Mulo takes it to the 31. Third and 4 at the 31. Number 10, Zlaki, is caught in the backfield for a 4-yard loss. Fourth and 7 at the 35. Quarterback Zlaki's pass completed to Mulo, but there's no gain. Tamaqua therefore takes over, first and 10 on their own 35. Ritzik still at quarterback. His pass is completed to number 40, Romiak, for a 4-yard gain. Second and 6 at the 39, and the officials call time. Scoreboard with 4:11 left in the game. Second and 6 at the 39. And this play is blown dead with a 5-yard penalty on Tamaqua. Second and 11 at the 34. Number 78, Waiwatis, gets in and deflects the pass, and number 79, Manello, picks it off for an interception. Mount Carmel area, first and 10 at the Tamaqua 16. Mulo on this play will take it 3 down to the 13. Second and 7 at the 13. Antico goes for 7 yards, but there's a penalty on the play. And now at quarterback, number 10, Zlaki. It's back to pass, but it's intercepted at the 15 by number 10, Ritzik, and returned to the 42. Tackle made by Pahutsky. Tamaqua now with a first and 10 on their own 42. The new fullback, can't see the number, takes it to the 45. Second and 7 at their own 45. Number 12, Ron Tuckett, gets 10 yards out to the Mount Carmel area 43. First and 10 at the Mount Carmel area 43. And Ritzik is sacked back on his own 46, a loss of 11. Second and 21 at their own 46. Number 30, Paul Inama, picks up 1, tackled by number 61, Avellino. And the official is ready to throw the ball up. And there he goes. And that is the end of the game. And the scoreboard shows Mount Carmel area 40, Tamaqua 6. And the final score from Tamaqua tonight at Tamaqua Area Sports Stadium, it was the Red Tornadoes of Mount Carmel area 40, the Blue Raiders of Tamaqua area 6. Consecutive win number 14 for the Red Tornadoes, and all-time win number 419 in the storied history of Mount Carmel football.